Hello everyone, welcome to JAIIB CAIIB English Medium. My name is Aarti and I hope you all are doing good. So if you are also planning to clear your JAIIB in your first attempt, then do follow this series because here we are discussing your numericals, even theory questions as per your exam pattern. So make sure currently we are dealing with the numericals. So while you are solving numericals, you are taking the help of your calculator, so that you can understand the formulas and the tricks how to solve in your exam. Yes, so without any delay, let's start today's session. Okay, first question. Assume that you have decided to invest 3200 per year in a stock index fund that earns 9% per year for the next 10 years. Yes, you are deciding to invest in a one stock index fund that will pay you 9% per year. So this is your R, and investment that you are going to do, that is 3200 per year. Yes, per year you are going to do the investment. So per year means in equal intervals you are going to invest this amount, and for how many years? For 10 years. So when there is a equal installment, yes, when there is an equal installment of your payments and for the time, some specific time period, that is going to be your annuity. Yes, that is going to be your annuity. But as you can see here, we are investing, yes, in this per year. So at the end we must be investing. Yes, we are investing. If nothing is mentioned, we are going to say we are going to invest, at the end. So they are also giving one hint. If you read it here, what will be the value of the accumulated value of the investments after you make the last payment? Yes, so this you can take as your hint that they are asking not just annuity but ordinary annuity. Yes, they're talking about ordinary annuity. Ordinary annuity means when you invest at the end. Yes, you are making investments at the end time period. But they are asking value for what? Today's value or future value. Now let's read again. What will be the value of the accumulated means what? Total. Yes, accumulated means total value of the investment after you make the last payment. Means after completion of 10 years, as soon as you are giving 3200, what will be your total value of this investment in your hands? That is what we need to calculate. So that is going to be your future value. Yes, not present value, not today's value they're asking. They're asking after 10 years, what will be the value. So what formula we are going to use for future value calculation? Cash flow into 1 plus r to the power n minus 1 divided by r. So this is going to be your 3200 into 1.09 power 10 minus 1, 0.09. Yes, so that is going to be your 1.09. Now how to solve this power? I hope everyone knows. Let me tell you again if you don't know. 1.09 to the power 10. Yes, how to solve with the calculator? See, in exam basic calculators are allowed, so you can practice with the calculator. So how to calculate this? First type base number, that is your 1.09. yes, first type this. Then second step, you need to press multiply button. Okay, and after that you need to press equal to button for n minus 1 times. Means here, as you can see, power is 10, that is what 9 is. So 10 minus 1 equal to 9 times you are required to press equal to button. So let's calculate this together. 1.09, yes, 1.09. Then you need to press one time multiply button and equal to button for 9 times. Please press equal to button very carefully, otherwise you will get wrong answer. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So you can see on your calculator, value is 2.367 minus 1 divided by 0.09 into 3200. So 2.367 minus 1 divided by 0.09 into 3200, that is going to be your 48,604. This is your answer. Yes, this is your future value of your 3200 investment. Yes, everyone, this is how we need to solve and calculate your future value. And if you know this formulas, you are going to solve it easily in your exam. Yes, everyone. Now, coming to next question. An investor wishes to save $1 lakh in the next 8 years. The investor opts for a saving account that pays 6% annual interest. Calculate the closest value of the deposit the investor should make to reach the target. So they are saying an investor wishes to save 1 lakh. Yes, after 8 years, this investor wants to, save up to 1 lakh rupees. Yes, that value of the investment he wants after 8 years, that should be 1 lakh rupees. Yes, so N is equal to your 8 years and future value you can see here, that is $1 lakh. Investor opts for a saving account R that pays 6% per annum. Calculate the closest value of the deposit the investor should make to reach the target. Now, if I show you through the time line, they are saying after 8 years, you want 1 lakh. Okay. So, what rate you are going to apply? 6% per annum. That is the rate. But how much we need to deposit today, that after this 8 years, you are going to generate this 1 lakh, inclusive of this interest rate. So they are not saying any annuities. Can you identify any annuities? No. Because there is no fixed payments on equal interval. So there is no annuity. Yes, this is not your annuity. You are just opening one FD and you are expecting after 8 years that value should be 10 lakhs. That is what they are saying. So we are going to use future value equal to present value 1 plus r to the power n. Basic compounding formula we are going to use here. So future value that we want, that is 1 lakh, present value 1.06 power 8. Yes, now again you can see here you have 1.06 to the power 8. Okay, now how to solve this? First type base number 1.06, then press multiply button and then press equal to button for n minus 1 times, means 8 minus 1, that is equal to 7 times. Yes, so first type the base number on your calculator, that is 1.06 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many times we need to press equal to button? 7 times. So that is going to be your 1 lakh equal to present value 1.594. That is your 4. Okay, so present value is equal to 1 lakh divided by 1.594. That is equal to 62735. This is the value we need to deposit today so that after 8 years we can generate 1 lakh. This is your answer. Okay, so this is how we need to understand the questions, whether they are asking for annuity, whether they are asking for, basic compounding formula. That is what we need to understand. And if we are not able to understand those points, we are not going to get the correct answer. Yes, let's practice more questions. A financial asset generates returns of $10,000 at the end of each year for 10 years. The required rate of return is 7% per year. How much must one pay to buy this asset? Now, can you tell me, this is your annuity or this is your again normal compounding question? Yes, what do you think? This is your again annuity or this is again just normal compounding question? Yes, this is going to be your annuity. Now, why this is going to be your annuity? Let me explain you. Okay, because here you can see 10,000 return you want at the end of each year. Yes, for each year you want this cash flows, that is 10,000. Okay, and time period is equal to 10 years, and R is given the required rate of return, that is 7% per year. Yes, so how much must one pay to buy this asset? Means here every year you are generating 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000 up to 10 years. Okay, 10,000. But we don't know how much we need to invest today. We need to identify how much we need to invest today. So we understood that this is your annuity, and at the end is also supporting that this is your ordinary annuity. Hana? We identified this is your annuity, and in annuity also this is ordinary annuity. Now the point is we want future value or today's value? Today's value. Yes, so present value equal to C into 1 plus R to the power n minus 1 divided by R, 1 plus R to the power n, bracket close. Yes, this is the formula we need to use for present value of ordinary annuity. Yes, so your cash flows that you are going to generate 10,000, 1.07 to the power 10 minus 1 divided by 0.07, 1.07 to the power 10, bracket close. So you can see here 1.07 into, yes, I hope now you know it, how to solve this. Yes, first type the base number 1.07, multiply button once and equal to button for 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, so this is your 1.967 minus 1 divided by 0.07 into 1.967. Okay, multiplied by 10,000. Yes, everyone. So 9 okay, so 0.07 into 1.967. In denominator you can see 0.1377. In numerator you have 0.967 into 10,000. So your answer is going to be 0.967 divided by 0.1377 into 10,000. So today you need to invest 70,225 so that every year you can generate 10,000 as your return. Yes, this is how we need to calculate your value, and this is your answer. Yes, let me cross check it again. Yes, remember compounding is also there, है ना? Yes, so this is your answer, and yes. So this is one more question based on your, annuity and calculation. So now let's see one more question. Our stock pays a constant dividend of $8 at the end of each year for 20 years at 25 required rate of return. Calculate present value of the stock dividend. So I think now you can solve this. You can try this. So take this question as your homework question. Yes, you can see the constant. The company pays a constant dividend $8 at the end of each year. Yes, so C is already given, that is 8, and N is already given, that is 20 years. R is also given, that is 25%. Calculate the present value of the stock dividends. Yes, what you need to calculate here, present value of the stock dividends. Okay, so you can see this is your annuity. Yes, and what type of annuity? At the end of each year means this is again your ordinary annuity. Okay, and this is going to be calculation of present value. So what formula you need to use? I'm just giving you a hint, but you need to solve it and share your answer. 1 plus r to the power n minus 1 divided by r, 1 plus r to the power n bracket close. This is the formula you need to use, and now I already told you the given things. So it's your turn. Please try to solve it. Please practice as much as you can. Yes, everyone. And apart from this, if you have any further query, doubt, or if you want to practice any particular topic, you can share your topic to the description box, and make sure you are joining my Telegram group. Or if you are not able to scan this, you can click on the link which is provided in our description box, and there is one number given in my description box as well. If you want to join any upcoming batches like crash course, which we are going to start from tomorrow, so if you want to enroll in that crash course, you can use this coupon code Y895 for the maximum discount. And this is how you can clear your JIB in your first attempt. Don't think that it is impossible. No, that is possible only when you are making the same efforts, yes, as your JIB level. You can of course clear it, but try to be consistent. If you want any help from our side, you can share it. We are always here 24/7. We always try to help each and every banker, yes, so that they can get their increments. Okay, so this is our today's session. Thank you everyone for joining. Take care and bye bye.